Going on, Scorpio gang. Hope all is well with you guys. To my Scorpio kisses, I love you guys to the moon and back and beyond. Y'all know we go together. That's just that on fucking that. To my return, the nose itching already. To my returning OG subscribers, what's poppin', what's good? To my newly subscribed, welcome. Thank you for allowing the channel to continue to grow. I really appreciate that shit. This is a Scorpio affair, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Anyway, you got Scorpio placements in your chart. Grab your boo, your hookah, your blunt, your spliff, your cats, your coffee, your tea, whatever it takes, Scorpio, to stay tapped into these energies like we always do around about this time. If you should see an ad, let it play for a minute or so your girl can get all the credit from YouTube. If you like a personal reading with me, you need to be a part of the members only community. Catch me on a live or when I'm running a special. All right. Yeah, I feel like somebody is ending like a cycle or like this energy of lack and scarcity. Somebody's dreams are being realized too. And I feel like you don't even know it yet. Whoever I'm speaking to right now, you still in the trenches. You're in the bow. I heard that you're in the bow. Like you in that pinch right now. Some of y'all rejoicing in that because y'all know what that means. You lived enough life. You're wise enough. You're intuitive enough. You're discerning enough. Your God consciousness is really like peaked at this time. Who am I talking to? Something about your aura is very alluring right now at this time. Who the Scorpios I'm talking to, because something happened while you were sleeping. That's what I just heard. There was some type of switch. God consciousness. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing there's no gender. Y'all, I can't make this up. This should say intuition. I keep hearing there's no gender in spirituality. God is not a he. He's not a she. Not black, not white. God is the creator. He dwells inside of you. Your dreams are being realized because you realize who God truly is. Somebody is being awakened to who God truly is. Somebody touched the hem of his garment. That's what I just heard. Somebody touched God in a different type of way. Somebody prayed different this time because of the switch. Who am I talking to? Somebody spoke something different because of the switch. I keep telling y'all gonna say stuff and do stuff that y'all don't normally do because of something happening inside of you. Somebody is recognizing God for who he truly is. Consciousness. That's gonna hurt a lot of people right now. I'm sorry, y'all. The more I meditate, the more aware and awaken I get. I got to let you know, y'all got to go on this journey with me. I ain't saying I'm no scholar or nothing. I'm just telling you what they telling me to tell you. If you verify that's what it is, it is. If not, it's not. But I'm just going to keep channeling. And that's what I'm getting. It's a lot of Scorpios who are awakening to God consciousness. You get it. You understand all the delulu. And I'm hearing it's okay to be delulu. It's okay to think outside the box. When you do that in our 3D, they think you a genius or something. God said that's all you already created to think outside of the box. You don't need nobody's permission to tell you what box. Or if you even in a fucking box. We got to stop letting people, places, and things force feed our consciousness. You know, you got to know that you know some shit about your consciousness like you do about this physical shit. Who am I talking to? Let's get into the messages. Y'all, listen. Didn't I just say somebody coming out of scarcity? It came out in the reverse. My spirit team here, somebody coming out of scarcity. Somebody coming out of self-sabotage. Why? Because you're realizing God consciousness. What did I just say? If you don't know God consciousness, your whole life gonna be full of self-sabotage. That's what thus said the Lord just now. I promise you that. The self-sabotage is the program they gave us. We still talking about a fucking matrix. It's a program. We living in a fucking program. If you keep allowing yourself to live in it, I ain't gonna keep living in this shit. Your scarcity coming to an end. If you know, you know. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever this message for, you know exactly what I'm saying. You had a switch. Something switched while you was asleep. It's almost like somebody went under the spiritual knife when they went to sleep. You ain't the same no more. I promise you that. Good juju coming now. Cause why? The bad juju on the person that sent you the fucking bad juju that it's going on them now. The good juju is returning back. Everything's returning back. To well, not to sender, because that's low vibrational. We don't care where it go, we transmute it. I don't care where God send negative energy. My God consciousness is telling me don't have any negative energy and I won't have it to send nowhere. Who am I talking to? Your scarcity is over. You don't even know it yet. It happened while you went under the spiritual knife while you was asleep. They keep saying that. Look, I know this self-sabotage wanted to come out, but it came out in the reverse. Just period. Just period. I'm also getting like... They keep telling me, okay, get one more here. Listen, somebody, your consciousness has changed, baby. You're going to start seeing things differently, speaking differently, knowing differently. You using all your senses, every single one of them. Somebody feel alive. Yeah, look, sacred lust. I can't make this up if I tried. Somebody is feeling alive again. It's almost like all your neurons are just fired up like they're supposed to. You know, it's almost like humans, you know, it's giving the analogy of how much brain we use. And it's like now, because of some type of consciousness, all of your shit just firing all cylinders. It's like everything just beautiful to you. There's nothing negative to you. There's nothing you don't perceive. Ooh, who am I talking to? You don't perceive anything negative. In other words, you don't usher that shit in. You don't bring it to you. You don't perceive it. What's on the bottom of this deck? Yeah, feeling safe. That's the energy. Somebody decided to stay in that energy. Whatever that means. If that meant a divorce, make you feel safe and you by yourself right now, solitude is the best practice. Somebody feeling safe again. That's what I'm saying. So, because I'm getting the energy like somebody sleeping again. You feeling safe now. You can sleep. And now that you can sleep, I'm hearing God say you under the spiritual knife. Somebody went under the spiritual knife. The scarcity is gone. It's in the reverse. The next energy is the good juju. I'm hearing Cinnamon playing by, y'all hear it. What's her name? Nina Simone. And the Cinnamon talks about, you know, I went to the water and the sea was red. I couldn't drink. I went to the rock. She said even the rock was cried out. Who am I talking to? Yeah, somebody went under the spiritual knife. Like, I'm just saying, let me get some of this past life, because it's this everything firing on all cylinders. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you look, angels and ships, everything coming together. Everything has come together. You're able to sleep, so now they're able to download. Yep. Some of y'all been healed. Somebody was healed. Somebody went under the knife to get healed from fibroid tumors. Now somebody will be able to have children. I'm telling you, whatever these people did to you is done. You realize you don't have to worry about witchcraft. What you got to worry about is feeling safe. Who am I talking to? Orphan. Ooh, came out in the reverse. Speak. So it's all you got to worry about is feeling safe. Come on through, Source. Self-love, self-care, solitude. Yeah, look at you, the Celtic. Look at you. It's like it's almost like whatever you went up under the knife taught you solitude. It taught you that fine shit costs a lot of money. Top shelf means just what that means. You want the top shelf liquor? Yeah. With the Celtic, that's what I'm getting. You top shelf. Why you around here with these pocket rockers? People who buy pocket rockers because they can't even afford the lower shelf prices. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't get a pint or the five. This shit $5 pint costs. The pint costs $5. The pocket rocket $1. You can't even afford the $5 pint. Yeah, y'all trying to mix my words up. Because I'm trying to get it to y'all raw so y'all can get what I'm saying. You feel me? Without all the spiritual bullshit. So in other words, you've been putting your new wine in old wine skin. Thank you, Source. Come on through. Come on through with the ancient shit. The ancient sayings. The ancient words. See, somebody speaking ancient words now. Or is it that now when you speak shit happen, the earth is moving, people are changing their fucking mind? You're a Celtic. Look at that scribe or writer. I don't know who ain't writing these books, but you can keep on being sorry. That's what I heard. Because when you get on your deathbed, the only thing you going to regret is what you didn't do in your life. I promise you that. You ain't going to worry about nothing else. You ain't going to think about nothing else. High priestess, I'm telling you, you very high ranking. Your spirit said all you had to do is keep waking up. Everybody complaining about getting old, but God said, hey, it's a privilege to get old. You better keep waking up. Somebody is walking straight into who they really are, bro. You're realizing your God consciousness. You're realizing that God is in you. But see, when you think about that level of consciousness, you got to think God got to be the highest level vibration of consciousness there fucking is, will be, ever be, will be. See, that's how they program us to think. But then God is saying, but it's some of that in you. The only reason it has not expanded is because you hadn't expanded. Who am I talking to? God said, I already gave you what it takes for you to get this consciousness and be a high priestess. You already a high priestess, he said. Not be one, you already one. It just ain't hit your consciousness yet. But for somebody, they went under the knife. And now it's like this almost like a baptism. It's like you went in solitude and you came out a high priestess. You came out knowing who you really are. You ain't no BBL and no brown eyes, no eyelashes, none of this shit. That's illusions. All this shit illusion. Karmic relationship. Out of all this biblical stuff we talking about in ancient knowledge, karmic relationship in the past life deck. So you know that's very important. That's why you're in solitude. All the karmic things around you are being shed off. Why? Because you was born in a karmic family. You were born, that was your mission, Scorpio. Every relationship you ever been in probably was karmic. That's why that was the only way to get you back to solidarity. Y'all know how it was with Jesus. After a while, he'd move away from the multitude. He'd come back though renewed in his spirit, in his mind, in his God consciousness. What else? It wanted to come out, y'all. I can't. I want some type of ancient knowledge is being shown. You're going to places. When you start writing on this, they keep, every time I get this card, or every time they show me a vision about whoever in my collective, the number one seller, what do they call it? Like your book is, you ain't gonna be able to keep it on the shelf. That's the thing. Somebody gonna read your book, and that's gonna be all it fucking take. In any 3 books after that, I'm hearing. After those 3 books, you won't even have to write no more books. If money what you looking for, but God said if what you here for is the journey that he put you on, you'll write several more books. You'll make millions more dollars and you'll donate half of it because you don't give a fuck about money. You know what God consciousness is. When you know what God consciousness is, when you can connect that with yourself, when you can get out of this program, then you'll realize that everything you ever wanted in your life was right there for the taking. You just didn't believe it was for you. We were programmed to go to school and get a good job. Look at this orphan. He wanted to come out in the reverse. You're no longer orphan, Scorpio. God said you've been through your solitude part. You've been through the good, the bad, the ugly. Anybody around you now is somebody solid, somebody God sent. You're using all your senses now. God, it's almost like who I'm speaking to. It's like you really made this connection. When they took you up under the knife, I'm hearing this extraterrestrial abduction that you had. Somebody cured the fibroid tumors. They keep telling me that. They telling me you finna get pregnant now. Somebody finna bear children, like a lot of children. You might have wanted a girl and a boy. Okay, you gonna have like 7 or 8 fucking kids. I'm getting that. Like you just gonna be dropping them every year now. Whoever I'm speaking to. I'm here for every fibroid they took out, a child will be born. Cause that's witchcraft. That's some shit somebody cursed you, your mama, mama. All y'all probably have irregular periods and stuff like that. For some of y'all went under the spiritual knife about this knowledge, about this switch of God consciousness, and that's what happened. But they're taking me back to this book and these scribes. I'm hearing whoever this is, this book that you writing, it's almost, every time I see this, they show me the actual ink you writing with lighting up. Almost as if people reading this book, it's almost like your words are jumping off the fucking pages. Also, that jumping off the pages is also giving me like astral travel, astral projection. God is saying your God consciousness will take you into the Vatican. It will take you into places where you have permission to read the scribes that they don't want people to know about. I'm hearing you being introduced to that knowledge because God knows that you know that he knows. Who am I talking to? Give me one more before I get in this tarot. Yeah, you're being this book. I'm hearing the words will leap off the page. I'm telling you, you're a #1 bestseller, like period. Everyone is anticipated to do better even the next time and the next time. But what they don't know, the energy around your books is saving people. Whatever this is you're writing is changing people's lives. That's the energy. That's why it's gaining momentum. It don't have shit to do with the world and how they rank you. I told you God is in charge of promotion. Who is God? It's you. God consciousness. There go again, authority figure. You got to know that it's you. You the sailor on this ship. You're guiding the ship, Scorpio. You're guiding the ship. You're the authority. You say what you want to happen in your life. What I said, it's biblical. It was already written. That's what I'm hearing. It's all the blueprint already there. You trying to change a perfectly made blueprint. God made you in his image. Spouse is here. Somebody went under the knife and now they companion coming. I mean, you can't have all these babies without a spouse. Somebody getting a husband, not a boyfriend. Somebody's getting a householder. Somebody who's committing to the journey, not just to the marriage until you get fat or till they get skinny or if you ain't got no money. This somebody who's committing to the journey. Yeah, look, monk or none. It's in the reverse. You're neither. Whoever I'm speaking to, you realize God consciousness is everybody. It don't matter whether you're a monk, you're a nun, whether you a Christian, whether you Presbyterian, whatever. God consciousness means you want the best for everybody. You realize that you are them, they are you, we're all connected, just period. That's how we figure that out about God consciousness. There's no gender. They keep saying that. There's no gender. I'm not a he or a she, I'm a spirit. So are you, Scorpio. You just in this avatar body. And that's what you got to reprogram your thoughts about it. You are the authority figure. You're no longer orphaned. You're no longer bound by what you went through. I feel the need to let somebody know they've been set free, that you went up under the spiritual knife. You don't even know it, but you're going to start knowing it. Somebody need to meditate. For somebody, writing, journaling, that's your meditation, but that's your book. I'm hearing somebody, this is either like a dream or this literally happens to this person. These people I'm speaking to that write, when you write, it's almost like your ink is lighting up to you. It's almost like you don't even, it ain't even you writing. It's almost like you just sitting there and you just like, it's almost like you tracing this shit. Thank you, Source. That's you. That's your God consciousness. That's what God been trying to tell us. Like, if you just get somewhere away from all the bullshit, the program, and you realize if you could ever wrap your mind around the fact that you are him, he is you. Ain't no fucking gender. It's a spirit, it's energy, the most infinite energy in the world. Oh my God. At the most highest vibration ever is God. Just period. That's you too. He put some of that in you. That's in your DNA, Scorpio. That's a part of you. You just don't realize it. I keep thinking about the story. Y'all wrap y'all mind around this. I want somebody to meditate on this, because I meditate on it now every day, bro. Just for my mind to compute my mind. A man found out he had stage 4 cancer. He went, had the test done. Him and his wife came back 30 days later to get the test. The doctor told him, you got stage 4 cancer. You got 2 months to live. It was rain and storm, and they leave the doctor's office. They get in a wreck, bad wreck. The man go in a coma for a week. When he wake up, he got amnesia. 30 days later, he go see his oncologist, and the cancer gone. Because he had amnesia, his mind. Glory to God, who am I talking to? His God consciousness, all the programs, because he had amnesia. Oh, glory to God. All the programs fell down and the cancer left. Glory to God. Who am I talking to? Can you sit and meditate on that? Can you meditate on the fact that if your consciousness forget you poor, you'll be rich? If your consciousness forget that you sick, you'll be made whole. Who am I talking to? This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It has to do with your God consciousness. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, Scorpio. Y'all know I get emotional, man. Because y'all know we go together. I'm trying to get this to you. I'm telling you for real. Like, can y'all wrap y'all mind around if you forgot what you've been programmed? Ooh, glory. That's just a word right there. And I know it's hard, right? It's hard. But if you can wrap your mind around that, something simple like that. That's who God is. That's what God is. That's the highest vibration. No program. See, God consciousness is no program. It's what I say it is. Let there be light. It's light. Let it be dark. Let the water separate from the earth. That to me, that opened my mind, guys. I don't know about y'all, but that, meditate on that. That opened my mind wide open. Amnesia healed him. Clarify the scarcity in reverse. That's so powerful, man. That Ace of Pentacles, I can't make it up. Ain't no more scarcity. Ain't no more lack. Why? You somebody went under the knife. It's what I just said, God consciousness. You can't remember you being in lack. You can't remember the last time you ain't have shit. Instead of talking about it, look, now the 10 of Wands. You can't remember the last time you didn't work and had so much money. Who I'm talking to? It's your consciousness, your God consciousness. The 4 of Swords, you can sleep when you're dead. Nah, that's what I just heard. You don't even want to sleep. This God consciousness got you up, moving around. This God consciousness got you want to do something better for somebody else than you do for yourself. Again, why? Because you understand those boundaries and limits. It's God consciousness. Who touched the hem of my garment? That's what I just heard. I keep hearing that. Somebody touched the hem of his garment. And that was made whole. Who am I speaking to? Somebody went under the knife. They was made whole. Just period. Oh, look at all these aces just jumping out. All this God consciousness. Look at your mind on fucking fire. You don't remember nothing bad no more. All you remember is what you want to happen. Who am I talking to? I'm trying to help somebody. That's God consciousness. God said that's the part of me you identify with and mirror with, but you ain't caught the reflection yet. Somebody caught the reflection. Somebody went under the knife, the 8 of Cups, glory. You walked away from this stupid thinking shit. You walked away from this predestined, it's already written. Yeah, I was guilty of it too. I'm telling y'all, the more I meditate, the more I know what love is. I bet you that. Because God consciousness is love. That's all it is. You can't hate nobody. You don't want to talk about nobody. You don't want to make nobody else sad. All you want to do is uplift. While people tell you, nah, that's a prostitute. That's a hoe. That's a this, that's a that. Don't talk to her. She stinks. She this, she that. God, Jesus ain't seen none of that. He had God consciousness. Some of y'all got Christ consciousness. What do I mean when I say that? Y'all still waiting on somebody to come back and rapture y'all and save y'all, and y'all going to a place where mansion's at. That's in the spiritual world. Somewhere up there in heaven. And if that's what you believe, so be it, beloved. I ain't trying to change nobody's beliefs. Because if this information for you is going to hit you like it hit me, I'm going to keep moving. But for some of y'all ain't supposed to get it. It's the moon. It ain't time. You ain't going under the knife. All Scorpios didn't go under the knife. That's just what it is. A lot of us still in self-sabotage mode. A lot of us can't seem to be by ourselves because you don't want to hear the voices. But the voices are cautioning you now, Scorpio. I just told you what it is. Stop remembering the shit you don't have and start being grateful for what you got. Focus on that and watch it grow. That's God consciousness. Be nice to somebody else. Say something good about somebody else. That's God consciousness. And see, you doing that not because you're seeking God consciousness, but you are God consciousness. That's how God would act. I ain't say what Jesus would do. I say that's how God would act. Who is God? The highest vibration ever. The highest, when he speak, it happened. That's in you too. What I said. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, God consciousness is my knight in shining armor. That's what's saving me. That's what's saving my life, my soul. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. I surrender. Confirmation. Somebody surrendered. I'm telling you, God is taking you places, Scorpio. Secret societal places. You're in the room of prominent men and they don't even know you there. You're hearing conversations you're not supposed to hear. You even know who the next president gonna be already. That's God consciousness. How you know that? Because you in everybody's mind. Why? Because not because you possess nobody, because we won. Just because you don't believe it don't mean it ain't so. I dare you to try it. Try to forget what you don't have. The 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Try to forget what you don't got. That you want to go away. The King of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody getting a spouse. Your kingdom spouse is able to come now. Why? Because you went under the knife in that space. It's been removed. Whatever needed to be removed for your person to come in, it's removed spiritually. Yo, look, the Ace of Cups. Damn, Scorpio, you got every ace down here except the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody, your kingdom spouse is here. The 3 of Cups, a lot of celebration. Yeah. This is you meeting like-minded people. How in the world can you be in a state of God consciousness and not be around, not draw that type of energy? Okay, just period. I feel like they're showing me like the disciples. They're showing me like none of them read and write. They were read or wrote. They were illiterate. But it was the frequency. It was the God consciousness vibration of Jesus Christ. Who am I talking to? He was able to reach them all. It didn't matter if they read, if they were illiterate. It didn't matter if they were scholars. Because the parables he was giving, even the scholars could not decode it. Why? Because it was spiritual things. What's the advice? Temperance, I can't make this up. I'm telling y'all, yeah. Somebody, a shaman, an earth angel. Look at this shit, the high priestess. Again. I mean, it's God consciousness. Look at that headdress. It's bigger than the Pope's. And they call that, I think they call that a fish. Like the hats the Pope wears like a fish, like fishermen of people. Yeah, I'm hearing your God consciousness is going to draw a lot of people too. Whatever this book is, whoever I'm speaking to about this book. Solitude is needed for this book. God say whoever's supposed to be writing this book, whoever I'm speaking to who channel, when they write, like I'm telling you, it might not be the page, the ink lighting up. That's just how they're showing it to me. But it may just be the energy of how it makes you feel, okay, when you do this, because it's your calling. The Queen of Pentacles on overall energy, like I said, it's going to make you a lot of fucking money. Yeah. I think that's it, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe, let those ads play, tip the channel. We go together, cash at me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.